In this movie, we're going to have a look at how we can draw in perspective. And if you open up Perspective Grid Superhero Start, you'll see I've created this nice perspective here for my Marvel superhero. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is select a rectangle. So I'm going to select the rectangle tool, and I'm going to move over here to my little widget here. And I'm actually going to double click on that perspective tool, which opens up this dialog box, which allows me to reposition it back to the top left, which is where I prefer it to be. And I'm going to move my other tools underneath. Now, the keyboard shortcuts are Shift P and Shift V for perspective tool and perspective selection tool. And we'll have a look at those as we move through. But for now, what I want you to do is select the rectangle tool and then just move over the artwork, move on to the perspective grid tool. And if you have your guides switched on, so make sure you have smart guides switched on, you should see a little indicator telling you when you are on the grid and you're about to start drawing. And then you can draw a plane in perspective. And notice it creates this rectangle in perspective. Now, what I'm going to do is just colour it so we can see it a little bit more clearly. So there you can see I've easily drawn a rectangle in perspective. So what about if we want to draw one on this side? Well, if I start drawing again, notice it stays within that same perspective. So I'm going to undo that, and instead I'm going to click on this plane here. And that allows me to draw on this plane in perspective. So I can draw this side of the building. Okay, fantastic. And then if I want to put a roof on the building, I can click